I was watching a data science team present their latest AI model. It has sorted through 10,000 customer support tickets, tagged them with precision, and generated dashboards on with amazing, stunning clarity. Everyone was excited to see what AI could do. And it is exciting stuff until someone asks. So, what customer problem did we actually solve? The energy in the room shifted instantly. You could feel it because the truth was there really wasn't any shift. The model had produced a massive amount of output, technically impressive, no question, but not a single customer's aspect of the customer's life had been made better. That's the reality of today's AI landscape. Puts are easy. Outcomes? That still takes intention, just like it always has. AI doesn't change that one bit. AI lets us generate more, faster than ever before. Code, content, analysis, predictions, dashboards, whatever you want. What it can't do is tell us what made us. It doesn't identify the real need. It doesn't clarify the problem. And it definitely doesn't define success for the customer. That's our job. And if we lose that focus, we risk drowning in a flood of impressive yet irrelevant output work. Because here's what AI changes everything becomes emergent. That's a sharp break from the classical predictive computing we've grown used to and that many executives still expect. The product you're building today might be obsolete next quarter, and that's okay. It's not failure, it's progress. It's business agility in action. Customer expectations are evolving, especially once they've seen what AI enhanced tools can deliver. What felt innovative last year might feel clunky today. That's the new norm. In that context, traditional roadmaps, fixed requirements, and detailed specs fall apart. You can't lock in a 6 month plan when everything, including the technology, is in flux. So, what's the only stable thing left for us to hold on to, if you want to think of it as our life vest in this turbulent ocean of AI? Clear outcomes. Let me show you how clear outcomes keep us grounded and stable through all of the turmoil. Say a financial company launches an AI powered chatbot. The goal? Reduce support ticket volume. And they do. Ticket volume drops dramatically, but so did their customer satisfaction. Why? Because the bot could only handle simple questions. When customers had more complex needs, the bot pushed them through layers of frustrating redirects. The team had focused on an output, handle 80% of the inquiries with AI, and they did. And they failed the customer. When they shifted to focus on outcome, customers resolved their financial questions quickly and confidently. Everything changed. They stopped trying to replace humans and started augmenting them. They built an AI that equipped agents with real time context and insights, which improved both speed and accuracy. Same technology, different purpose, totally different results. That's what outcome thinking does. It keeps teams focused on why, the why behind the work. So, how do we make this shift in practice? Here's a five-part framework to keep outcome clarity front and center during AI implementation. First, let's start with the end in mind. Think of in the future. What does the future look like? What should the customer be able to do that they can't do today? This becomes your North Star. Whether the solution is manual, AI powered, or a hybrid, doesn't matter. You're anchored to the result, not the tool. For example, small business owners make confident financial decisions. That's very clear and holds up whether it's delivered through an advisor, a rule engine, or a generative AI assistant. Look closely at where people are struggling today. Where do they hesitate, abandon, or make errors? Then ask, could AI help here? To recommendations, personalization, pattern recognition, whatever. AI becomes truly powerful only when it's a solution to a real customer problem or need. And this is where teams get it wrong. They obsess over precision, recall, and model accuracy while missing the bigger picture. That's technology for technology's sake. Technical performance is necessary, sure, and it's not sufficient. It's not good enough. Real success means, did the customer actually benefit? Did it make their life easier, faster, and are they more confident now? You want to design your system to show what actually happens, how many calls were avoided, and how many escalations got worse. Did AI suggestions help, or did they just confuse matters even more? Without that feedback loop, teams don't improve the customer experience. They dig the confusion hole even deeper. And AI is fantastic at optimizing. The danger? It will optimize whatever you tell it to. If you feed it the wrong goal, say minimize response time, it might recommend fast, useless answers that help no one, or worse, misleading ones. Only humans can validate whether the optimization truly aligns with what is ethical, meaningful, and valuable. That's why every AI implementation needs a human circuit breaker. So let's wrap up with one more example. Healthcare companies set out to improve care coordination across multiple providers. Instead of starting with AI, they started with the outcome. Patients experience seamless care across providers. That clarity reshaped their entire approach. Instead of just being technology for technology's sake, because it's sexy, cool, and new, they were looking at what problems to solve. They identified the real friction: duplicate data entry, delayed test sharing, communication, miscommunication between teams. When they understood that, then they introduced AI in small targeted ways: smart forms, intelligent scheduling, automated updates across systems. And here's the key: they didn't just measure system performance, they tracked appointment follow through, care plan adherence, and patient satisfaction. When something didn't help, they weren't bothered by it. It wasn't disrupting them. They simply dropped whatever it was, and when it worked, they expanded on it. They took the feedback and directly applied it in ways that either abandoned things that weren't useful or enhanced the things that were. The result was a system that didn't just run faster, it actually improved health outcomes. Here's a tech one. AI accelerates everything, which means bad decisions happen faster too. If you focus on the wrong things, like more dashboards, more data, more flashy features, more outputs, you lose trust, confuse your teams, and disappoint your customers. Outcome clarity isn't a nice to have, it's an essential safeguard in this era of AI. It helps you prioritize, it cuts through the hype, it keeps your team anchored when tools evolve and pressure mounts. It's how you stay focused not on what AI can do, but how it can help you and your customers. The companies that thrive in this new era won't be the ones that deliver the most AI generated outputs. It's not a volume race. They'll be the ones that have the clearest sense of purpose, using AI to serve, to help. And the people in those companies, they won't be drowning in dashboards flooded with data and widgets thrown at them. They'll be asking better questions. They'll have the mental space, the capacity to do that, to make better decisions, to deliver outcomes that actually matter. So, how's your team balancing AI output over customer impact, the outcomes? What has been your biggest surprise or struggle in staying focused on outcomes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what you're learning. And if you'd like to learn more about why AI isn't an automation tool and what it truly is, click one of these. I'll be happy to tell you all about it.